Did you participate in the defense run, in EMS run, all these textile run? These are all manufacturing driven, right? So did you participate as an investment thesis, as an investment philosophy?
We don't believe in thesis because we don't believe in stories. See, it's a very seductive to tell stories. And as human beings, we are very prone to tell stories because that is what makes us human in a sense. The one thing which is common across all human civilizations, across ages, across geographies is stories. That we communicate through stories, we learn through stories, we respond to stories. If I tell you today, 5 lakh children in Thane district are malnourished, you'll turn the page. But if I show you a photo or video of one family or one kid who's starving, you will, respond to that charity appeal. So that's the seduction of stories. So as an investment manager, I make sure that I don't fall for stories, which is the whole reason to have a system in place, because the system prevents you from just storyfying whatever you're buying and saying this is great and therefore I'm buying it, the brand is great, the management is great, this business is great. But if I look at my best performing stocks in 2020, in 2021, in 2022, they are different. And if I had bought into this story, like for example, at one point you were participating in the whole chemical thing, these are the greatest companies ever, you wouldn't have got out in time. So as I said, 2 years ago, we made a bet on industrials, but I have no illusions that I will hold it forever, or those companies have some, some magic which will never go away. Because no matter what the company is, no theme runs forever. I mean, this is something I repeat. No theme means no geography, no asset class, no sector runs forever. Even if it's a predictable business, the stock market run is never predictable. So at times, yes, to answer your question, in our portfolios, we have held defense stocks and some of the other manufacturing stocks, but doesn't necessarily mean that we are buying into a story, because as I said, we are anti-story. So the whole system is based on that. You should be able to buy things without bias, without noise, both of which we as human beings are very prone to, because it is hardwired into us by evolution. So unless you put a system in place to eliminate that, you will fall into that trap. And which is why I didn't even start a PMS till I had a system in place. I had a license for 20 years before we started a PMS, because I wanted something which had replicability, which had some foreseeability, which had some consistency. And now 3.5 years, we've been top not just on returns, but risk-adjusted returns. So that comes out of a system. But I mean, as I said, we bought things, but we don't necessarily buy stories.
Thank you.